Hey Joshua. Okay.
Josh, actually.
Okay, Josh, how are you? Right, I appreciate this is the second time that I've stopped you, okay?
In what, half an hour?
In half an hour, yeah. The first time I stopped you was due to
Crazy.
unnecessary travelling, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, and the second time is the manner in which you drove past me, okay? The second time, which has been witnessed by 3 police officers, okay? Is absolutely unnecessary acceleration in a residential area, okay? You wait until past this, and I appreciate your engine is loud, okay, but it's going to create a harassment alarm distress in the manner that you wish to drive.
Who did it create
Members
harassment?
of the public.
And have you had a complaint?
It doesn't need require a complaint.
Yes,
okay?
it does.
So my intentions today is issue with a section 59 notice in relation to that, okay?
And your number
2985.
Okay, and where are you based?
I'm based in St Asaph.
And your name?
I don't need to give you my name. I've just give you my shoulder number, my collar number. You're not being stop searched, so you don't require the station in which I'm based at. Okay, but I've told you that information. Okay? The reason why I've told you you stopped is, as I said, I intend to issue with a section 59 notice.
Well, it's not my fault. My car can get from 0 to 30 quicker than yours. So if you're pulling me because
it's not an appreciation of acceleration in terms of your car's faster than mine. That's
well,
not the competition
you
that we're
just said
having.
you pulled me because of my
the
acceleration.
way that you drove past us, okay, and the way in which you're driving your vehicle, okay. It's not the fact that you're accelerating at certain speeds; it's the way in which you're travelling.
Have you got any proof of it?
Sorry.
Have you got any
Witness
proof?
evidence by 3 police officers.
Well,
okay.
I beg to
if you
differ.
wish to contest it, you're more than welcome to.
I will
okay?
do.
But I'll be issuing the paperwork regardless. All right. I've already got your details from the previous time we stopped, so just bear with me 2 seconds. I'll fill out the paperwork. All right.
Have I got a marker on my car, by the way?
Sorry.
Have I got a marker on my car?
Josh, as you saw, where we were sat up, we'd set up a static stop point with cones out, okay? We were stopping...
No. I'm only asking because you mentioned the other copper that pulled me over.
In terms of the YouTube video, I'm aware of it, yes.
Okay.
The issue is you're driving as you drove past us. There were 3 traffic cars there.
I know, I've seen them all.
Yeah,
As I said, for the static checkpoint, how can we have a marker vehicle when we're stopping every vehicle? And you can
No,
see
I'm just saying, has my vehicle got a marker
no,
on
it
it?
hasn't got a marker on it.
Okay.
Okay, I can show you the system in our car, which will show you when I type your registration plate in that a marker will not appear.
Okay.
I can physically show you that if you so wish, if you don't believe us.
No.
Okay.
So what happens with this then?
Well, essentially, if you're caught driving in an antisocial manner in a public place, that could cause harassment, alarm, distress to any members of the public in the future. Your
In the
vehicle could be
future?
seized.
So I
Okay, over the
haven't
next
caused
12
any
months.
alarming...
No, that's
No,
not what
this
we're
is
saying,
you asked me
okay?
what happens, okay? So I'm telling you what will happen in the future.
Yeah, but I
At
asked
the
you.
moment,
I
it's a
asked you at the
warning.
start.
At
I-
the moment, it's a
I
warning.
asked you at the start whoever caused alarming
It's
fucking
members
and
of the
distress
public. I will read you the paperwork out
to
now,
the
Josh.
public, but who? No one. Can I go?
No, you need to hang on for this paperwork.
I don't want to take the paperwork. Don't want any
This is the
paperwork.
only
I'm
way
not
I can
signing
deal-
anything
this is
or
the
nothing.
only way I can deal with it at the roadside.
Okay.
If you refuse to deal with it at the roadside, I have to explore other means to deal with it. If you're unhappy to be dealt with at the roadside, then we have to deal with it a different way.
Okay, what's a different way?
The only alternative I have if you're refusing to deal with it is summons you for an offence, okay, which means you would go straight to court or arrest. So it's entirely up to you.
What, for not taking your paperwork?
No, I'm saying this is the way that I intend to deal with it at the roadside. If you fail and you refuse that and you wish to drive off and not deal with it that way, the only other option
So
I
I
have
can
after
actually
that
leave
is
now
summons.
then?
If you wish to, I'll summons you
There
for
you
the
go
offence
then.
instead.
That's
Okay,
correct,
Josh,
Sid.
I don't
What is it?
appreciate what
2806?
Okay. Yeah, 2806.
No, you're harassing me.
Okay, this is
I've never been pulled over in a year and a half of owning this car, and I've
Go
been
on.
pulled over fucking God knows how many times in the last 2
The
weeks
first time you were stopped today was
by
a
that
general stop.
dickhead copper.
Okay, it was a general stop. Okay?
Yeah,
Was...
Fucking scum,
Okay,
mate.
Josh, do you want to listen to what we've got to say?
No,
I'll
not
try and
really.
explain things.
No, just get your
Okay,
paperwork done and I'll fuck off.
First, continue
go on.
with that language. You're going to mix difficult with offence to section 5.
Hey, as long as you can't hear it, I can swear away. These can't get offended. They're not allowed to get offended.
Two members of the public, that'd be great.
Okay.
Get a statement from the 2 members of the public.
First time you were stopped was because everyone was being stopped, and we've stopped pretty much everyone.
No, the first time I was stopped was because of my light. He wasn't interested why I was out. He said my light had to be in pairs. You can't even see it.
Okay, we've stopped everybody.
You need to train your officers up.
to
Josh,
check.
are you accepting the paperwork or are you rejecting it? Because the last information I got off you was that you rejected it.
I don't have to take your paperwork, do I?
No, but as I said to you, I can either deal with this via Section 59 notice or I can summons you. In regards
So if
to
you're
dealing with
saying
the
if I
Section
do
59
not
notice,
if I do not take your
the
paper
only
away,
option I have is to summons you because you're refusing to be dealt with at the roadside.
Okay, Okay, the section 59 is a warning in relation to...
Well, there you go then. Why summons me? You can give me a warning. I don't have to sign your
I have to give you
paperwork.
the paperwork. I have to sort the paperwork out. That's why I'm speaking to you now. I'm trying to issue you with the paperwork, but you're saying I just want to F off. Okay? So it's entirely up to you. I'm giving you the choice.
You're pulling me
if
over
you wish to leave,
for
I'm
doing
not stopping
getting
you
to 30 mile an hour quickly when you should
if
be
you want to
stopping
leave,
Corona people.
You're more than welcome to leave, but those are the options that I have available to me. I've expressed those to you, so it's entirely up to you which one you choose. Okay, I've been more than reasonable with you, Josh.
So what happens with summons then?
It's a court appearance.
So I have to
And the
take
evidence
paperwork off you
don't
now,
have
do
to
I?
take the paperwork. As I said to you, I can't force you to stay here. That's not the option I have.
No, what I'm saying is,
to
you
if I wish
can
to
fill
deal
the
with your
paperwork
roads
out,
with
but I don't have to take it.
You
If I do not take that piece of paper off you,
it will be issued. It will be issued, but I'm sitting there saying to you, I have to give you the wording on the paperwork.
oh
to
yeah,
make sure
give
it's
me the
official.
wording, go
There we
for it.
Then. Thank you.
And why did it take 2 of you to come down?
2 of us home because there's 2 of us out as well. Okay, that's the only reason.
Alright, because too many of you get battered.
Done a fag?
Yeah. It's just harassment, this. Got no fucking proof of it. Police can't get offended. Say whatever you want to him, they can't get offended.
It's not entirely true.
As long as it's not racial.
Sierra Tango Alpha.
Or homophobic.
X-ray. We have a higher tolerance level. You are right. But it doesn't mean you can say whatever you want.
But I can swear all I want as long as it's not within, as long as the public can't hear it.
Yeah, I didn't disagree with that. What I disagree
Yeah.
with is you can say whatever you want. Your address, please, Josh.
Do I have to give it?
Yes, because if you don't, we're going to run the rest of them in custody because we need to establish your address.
They'll know it anyway, so you might as well get
Yeah,
it.
why can't you get it off the
Because
system?
It doesn't confirm your address, does it? Your driving license, people don't keep it up to date. So I'm asking you for your address.
Mine's up to date.
Well, I don't.
I'll give you a postcode.
And your ethnicity, please, sir.
Prefer not to say.
That shouldn't matter anyway.
No.
Why does that matter?
Sorry.
Something we ask everybody.
That shouldn't matter anyway.
No, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't.
It's
Okay?
for stats purposes more than
Standard
anything.
questions we ask everybody.
I don't understand why it should be a standard question, and that's got nothing to do with
To make
anything.
sure
No,
that
it
we're not
hasn't.
discriminating
It's
against
making sure that
particular
when
races.
This paper goes through,
Yeah.
they can see the people that we're stopping, and we're not stopping the same type of people all the time. That's all it's for.
Right, okay,
And if you,
I got you.
if you don't want to give us that, then that's absolutely fine. It's not a problem. You don't have to tell us that.
Josh, listen carefully, okay? You have been driving in a careless and inconsiderate manner, okay? And it is likely to cause alarm, distress, or annoyance to members of the public. And I must warn you that if you continue to drive this vehicle in this way, or if you drive the vehicle in the same way on another occasion, I can seize the vehicle under Section 59 of the Police Reform Act. Okay?
You
That
or
applies
any
to
police
this-
officer.
Any police officer. Okay, so that applies to this vehicle. So it's not necessarily has to be you that's driving it. If somebody else drives this vehicle in that manner, okay, the vehicle can still be seized. And if you drive any other vehicle over the next 12 months, okay, in a manner it is likely to cause harassment, alarm, and distress to the members of the public, then your vehicle can be seized. All right?
That'll be wiped in 12 months then.
That'll be wiped in 12 months. Yeah.
So anyone can just say it for the sake of saying it.
Okay. It has to be witnessed. Okay. As I said, this has been witnessed by 3 police officers.
Which all lie.
Okay, that's entirely up to you if that's your opinion.
Yeah.
Okay, and as I said, it's a warning in relation to the day, but it will go on your record. And as I said, and against the vehicle and yourself as a driver. Okay, and I know that you're going to say that you don't want to sign it, but you're willing to sign it.
No.
Okay. It's been documented on camera.
Because
and would you
if I
like your
accept
copy
it,
of the
then
piece of paperwork?
not really.
Well, is that a yes or a no?
No.
Okay, thank you very much. I've offered you the opportunity to sign it, you refused to sign it, it's been documented on camera, and I've also offered to give you a copy of the paperwork. Regardless of whether you accept or reject it, it will still be processed, okay? So that warning is still in place.
And can I appeal it?
In regards to when your vehicle's seized, yes.
No. Can I appeal this?
In terms of what? How do you plan on appealing it? It's a warning.
Getting it. Yeah. I
Getting it
shouldn't have
removed.
a
If you so wish to, contact North Wales Police and make the appeal that way.
bag of shit. They are.
Okay. Thank you.
You're all waste of time. What's your collar number?
2985.
2985.